What's up YouTube, it's your boy RJ and I'm back with another video for y'all. We gonna be talking about Taika Waititi. Taika Waititi, it is confirmed that he will be back to direct Thor 4. Marvel has confirmed Thor 4 to be coming out in the near future, and honestly, I'm not hyped for it, bro. Like, Thor Ragnarok, alright, Thor Ragnarok. Great comedy, hey, it's a funny movie. You know, laughed your tail off. It was, a laugher, joke after joke, just great jokes all around. Well, not really great jokes all around, but you know what I'm saying. Like, just, yeah, it's a great comedy movie, but as a Thor movie, it sucks. As a Thor movie, it's terrible, okay? Thor, as y'all know, if I said plenty of times, is my second favorite character in Marvel. Doctor Strange will always be number one, and then it's Thor. And, as a Thor movie, Ragnarok failed. Like, bro, I'm gonna take us all the way back to at the end of Thor 2. When at the end of Thor 2, because this is where this is just a little small detail that they really messed up on. At the beginning of, at the end of Thor 2, when it was revealed that Loki was really Odin and all of that, and Thor was sitting there talking to him, whatever, and he walked off, and it, revealed that it was Loki. That, bro, when I tell you I was anticipating Thor 3 so much, the Ragnarok so much, and then I was even more anticipating it when at the end of Doctor Strange, my boy Doctor Strange, at the end of that movie, when Doctor Strange was talking to him, he was like, alright, I'll help you. I was like, oh my god, not only Thor gonna find out that Loki, his dad missing or whatever, but Doctor Strange is coming to help him take. Hey, my hype was so high, bro. And then that trailer came out for Ragnarok. And I don't think I had my YouTube channel out at the time. I forget if I did or not. But the trailer came out for Ragnarok, and I was mad, bro. I was like, bro, what the heck? And then more trailers dropped, and I still wasn't hyped. And then the movie, I saw the movie, bro. Thor Ragnarok is easily one of the most overrated MCU movies, in my opinion. In my opinion, okay? Like, people act like Thor 1 was just not, like, people act like Thor 1 was bad. Like, to me, the best Thor movie in his trilogy is the first Thor movie, to me, in my opinion. Because Thor 1, good. Thor 2, I agree with everybody, that movie was trash. Thor 3, to me, garbage. It's garbage. So to me, Thor 1 is the best Thor movie. Because the most people, Chris Hemsworth or whatever, really the reason they changed it because casuals, to me, because hardcore Thor fans, we didn't mind how Thor was in Thor 1 and Avengers 1 and Avengers 2. That was accurate. That's accurate Thor, you feel me? And casuals, they just didn't, and Chris Hemsworth himself didn't like, being serious Thor or whatnot, and they needed a character change with him. He was gonna be done playing Thor or whatnot. So I'm just sitting there like, okay, if you don't want to play Thor, then get the heck out of it. If you don't, because that is accurate Thor. If you don't want to play him, then, adios amigo. But, ever since Ragnarok came out, he's like, yes, I'm having fun again. If y'all keep Thor this way, I'm going to stay around for it. So they just said, you know what? We just going to keep Thor this way. You feel me? Ragnarok dropped, he was jokey. Now, Infinity War was perfect. I think Infinity War, he was still kind of jokey, but at the same time, when they got serious and when he needed to put that hammer down, he put that hammer down. So Infinity War was perfect, but then Avengers Endgame happened and they made him fat and all of that, which is okay, but it just went on too long. It's like, okay, man, you fat, but it's like, bro, you finna fight Thanos, so you need to do something. You need to go get some magic or something like that to shock yourself back into shape, because Thanos ain't no joke. You need to get in shape for this. Nope, they just kept him fat. And I was just like, man, I understand it. I understand the art, but I'm just like, wow, that was just the way. How do you waste Thor from Infinity War? He single-handedly almost beat Thanos, and then in the end game, he can't even really square up with him like that. So that was just stupid. But really, man, like I said, Thor 1 is a slept-on movie, bro. I feel like Thor 1 was a good movie. Yeah, it was kind of boring when he lost his powers and stuff, but Thor 1 was good, man. So with Taika coming back to direct Thor 4, to me, it's just going to be Ragnarok Part 2. You feel me? It's going to be Ragnarok Part 2, and I'm just not excited for it, bro. Yes, theoretically, yes, I would like to see Beta Ray Bill pop up, and Thor and Beta Ray Bill just team up and take down whatever threat. Of course, and the fan in me would like to see that. But overall, I'm just not hyped for it, man. I mean, it's like, when I look at Marvel, it's just like, okay, Thor 4, Guardians 3, Captain Marvel 2, Black Panther 2, yeah, Doctor Strange 2, you feel me, Eternals, we don't know, Nova, it is what it is. So it's like, Fantastic Four, X-Men, we ain't gonna get them for a minute, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, Marvel, y'all really kind of lacking. You feel me? So Thor 4, man, I'm just not excited for it. Plain and simple. Like for me, you know, people ask, you know, why do you hate Ragnarok so much? It's just that the fact that Ragnarok really misled people, because as a Thor, you know, fan, him being my second favorite character, it pissed me off. I was like, bro, this ain't Ragnarok. I was so, bro, they could have made Ragnarok so tight, bro, and they just turned it into a big old joke. This is the destruction of this is an apocalypse happening, and you turn it into a joke. He's literally talking to a freaking demon at the beginning of the movie, and it's like, oh, yeah, hey, just spinning around, and I'm just like, bro, come on. Like, the jokes really make up that movie. It really does, because I couldn't feel no tension when Thor got his eye cut out by Hela. I couldn't feel no tension when Hela was killing off I forgot their names or whatever. But Zachary Levi and him at the beginning of the movie, I didn't feel no tension during that. You know, when Hela was doing her thing and Surtur was doing his thing, and you know, and all of that, and Hulk was turning. It was just a joke. And then when they finally gave him Odin Force or whatever like that, that was, man, that was just I couldn't feel no tension, man. I couldn't feel no, you know, emotion, excitement, because it was just filled up by jokes. I can't take this moment seriously. And really, Taika really messed up with Ragnarok, because to me, what he should have did in Ragnarok is introduce him having Stormbreaker in Ragnarok and him meeting Beta Ray Bill in Ragnarok. That way, it would have made sense to why, you know, instead of having him get Stormbreaker in Infinity War all of it out of nowhere. So it would have made sense if he got Stormbreaker and he beat Hela and all of them. And then at the beginning of Infinity War, maybe Thor doesn't really know how to really use Stormbreaker's full power. They really lay it on like, Stormbreaker's very powerful, you know, you're gonna have to take some time to get used to his power and whatever. So it didn't make sense to why he maybe get beat by Thanos at the beginning of Infinity War. Then he probably go back to Beta Ray Bill, whatever, and get some counseling from Beta Ray Bill, you feel me? And then he ends up, you know, throwing the hammer through Thanos' chest at the end. See, that would have been made more better sense to me than just having, Stormbreaker in Infinity War. You know, okay, he just go get it, go to the planet, forge it, it's done. You know, so, and it really contradicted the Russos, because the Russos had to fix that. The Russos was like, you know, Russos Infinity War, you need a hammer, go get that hammer. And Ragnarok, it's like, oh, did I make you the god of hammers? You know, you don't need a hammer. Nah, you needed a hammer. You got that ass whooped by Thanos. That's what happened. But, man, I'm just not excited for Thor 4, bro. I'm not. Like, to me, I'll say this. If Thor Ragnarok was like Shazam, I would have loved it. I would have loved it, because Shazam, that's where Taika Waititi needed to take notes from Shazam, because Shazam, yeah, it was comedic, it had jokes and stuff, but Shazam let you know that these are serious stakes at hand. At the beginning of the movie, where the 7 deadly sins looking like some freaking demons and stuff, that had me kind of shook. But you know, the 7 deadly sins and stuff like that, and you know, Mark Strong parents getting into Dr. Savannah, you know, his parents getting into that car accident, and him just wanting to hunt down the wizard and get the power and stuff like that. And he get the power, he tossing dudes out the freaking top of the buildings and stuff, and you know, killing people. You know, it was jokey, but at the same time, the jokes didn't take away from the movie. It didn't take away the seriousness and tension and the overall kind of movie like that to me. So to me, if Thor Ragnarok was like Shazam, I love it. You feel me? If Thor 4 is like Shazam, I mean, hey man, we went. I like that, but I just don't think so, bro. I mean, at this point, Thor is just. It's like they're up and down with him. In Thor 1, at the beginning he was tight. In Thor 1 when he was tight. Avengers he was tight. Thor 2 he was, you know, kind of getting his ass whooped. Avengers 2, you know, and Age of Ultron he's still tight in there, but he really kind of wasn't doing much like that. Ragnarok he wasn't nothing. Infinity War he was tight. Endgame he wasn't doing nothing. So it's like they're up and down with his character, bro. So it's like, man, well, Chris Hemsworth too. I never considered Chris Hemsworth a good actor. I think he's mediocre. I think he's C-list. But, you know, I think he's going to be in the MCU for a while, bro. I really think so, because, you know, Men in Black, he thought, you know, him and Tessa Thompson thought Men in Black was going to be it. That failed miserably. He was in Ghostbusters, which I didn't really care for him in there, and that failed miserably. He was in that 12 Strong movie, I think that army movie, but I don't know how that did. I think that was an alright movie from what I hear about it. But yeah, man, I just think Chris Hemsworth gonna be in the MCU for a minute. And it's funny because it's like, dang, he gonna be the only like kind of OG dude left. Cause really, Cap gone, Iron Man gone, Black Widow, she get her own movie, but she gone. Jeremy Renner, I mean, he in the background, he practically gone anyway. So it's like, man, you know, Chris Hemsworth, if you know, they keep Thor jokey and fun and lighthearted and all of that, I don't see him going away anytime soon, bro. So yeah, man, I'm not excited for Thor 4. I'm really not, man. After Ragnarok and after what they did to him in Endgame, I'm just not excited for it. I'm not excited for a Ragnarok Part 2. Like I said, if it's like Shazam, if they made it like Shazam, then I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. But I don't think it's gonna be like that, man. Taika, to me, is just, I mean, he really kind of ruined Thor for me. He really did, man. I mean, when the Russos had him in Infinity War, he was amazing. He was great, but it's like, man, Taika had him and he kind of botched him. He messed him up for me. So I'm not excited for Thor 4, man. Leave a like, enjoy this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. New Bar J. I'm out.